A warm greeting to our friends and the listeners of Tiny Echo Stories. Today's tale is The 12 Moonlight Sisters, a story of courage, secrets, and the enchantment. Long ago, in a vast and the flourishing kingdom surrounded by mountains and the rivers, there lived a wise yet troubled king. His castle of palace stone stood high upon a hill, its flags dancing in the clean mountain air. Though the king ruled with fairness and he was beloved by his people, a single mystery weighed heavily upon his heart: the strange fate of his 12 daughters. Each of the sisters was remarkable in her own way. The eldest, Princess Elara, was calm and steady, her thoughtful gaze able to quiet even the most restless room. The youngest, Princess Myra, brimmed with curiosity and laughter, always eager to explore the world beyond the castle walls. Between them were 10 sisters, bold and gentle, clever and mischievous, scholarly and spirited, each a treasure to their father. Yet despite their goodness, the princesses carried a secret. Every morning, without fail, their silk dancing slippers were found completely destroyed, heels worn thin, toes torn through, ribbons frayed beyond repair. Each night, the king himself locked their chamber doors with a heavy iron key. Each princess slept under the watch of a lady-in-waiting, and still, by dawn, 12 ruined pairs of shoes lay at the foot of their beds. At first, the king laughed it off as mischief, then he suspected magic. Finally, fear took hold, fear that something dark might one day steal his daughters away. So the king sent word throughout the land: "Whoever can discover where my daughters go each night, and why their shoes are destroyed, shall win one princess as bride and inherit my kingdom. But should he fail after 3 nights, he shall lose his life." Men princes came, confident and proud. Each was offered wine by the sisters before bedtime. Each drank and fell into a deep enchanted sleep. Every one of them failed. Soon, no more one dared try again. Far from the kingdom, a recently discharged soldier named Rowan walked the roads with little more than a walking stick and a few coins. He was known for his sharp mind, steady courage, and the deep sense of fairness. When Rowan heard of the king's challenge, something stirred in him. One morning, he met a bent old woman beside the road. "Where do you travel, young soldier?" she asked. "To the king's castle," Rowan replied. "I believe he may succeed where others have failed." The woman studied him carefully, then reached into her cloak and drew out a shimmering white fabric. "This is a cloak of invisibility," she sighed, "and heed this warning: do not drink the wine the princesses offer. It is enchanted." Rowan thanked her deeply. When he turned again, the woman was gone. At the castle, the guards scoffed at the idea of a common soldier solving the mystery. But the king, desperate for hope, allowed Rowan his chance. That evening, the princesses greeted him politely. Princess Elara stepped forward with calm grace. "May your stay be peaceful," she sighed. Later, they brought Rowan a goblet of dark wine. He raised it to his lips but secretly poured it into his sleeve, then lay still as if asleep. At midnight, Rowan heard soft taps. A hidden door opened, revealing a staircase spiraling deep underground. Draped in the invisibility cloak, he followed. Below lay a breathtaking realm. First, a forest of silver trees shimmering like moonlight. Then a golden grove glowing with warmth and fragrance. Finally, a forest of crystal leaves that scattered light like stars. Beyond the forest stretched a vast underground lake filled with floating lanterns. 12 boats waited, each rowed by a mysterious prince dressed in deep blue. Rowan followed unseen as the princesses crossed the lake to a radiant underground palace filled with music. Sir, the sisters danced tirelessly until their shoes were worn to pieces. Before dawn, Rowan returned ahead of them and pretended to sleep. For 3 nights, he followed them, gathering proof: a silver twig, a golden branch, a crystal shard, and a goblet from the underground hall. On the 3rd morning, Rowan stood before the king. "I have discovered the truth," he sighed. The princesses stood silently as Rowan revealed the evidence and described the hidden world beneath the castle. At last, Princess Elara spoke. "We were bound by an ancient curse placed upon our mother's bloodline. Each night, we were compelled to dance for 12 princes of the underground realm. We could not speak of it until now." As the truth was spoken aloud, the enchantment shattered. Far beneath the earth, the underground palace faded into mist, never to return. The king embraced his daughters with tears of relief. "You have freed them," he told Rowan. "Choose your reward." Rowan bowed. "I choose Princess Elara." She smiled softly. "You freed us not with force, but with wisdom and courage." "I accept." Their wedding was celebrated for days. In time, Rowan proved a wise and just ruler beside Elara. The sisters flourished: one became a healer, another a musician, another a diplomat. And never again did the castle echo with the sound of ruined slippers. The underground world faded into legend, passed from generation to generation, a reminder that wisdom, courage, and the kindness can break even the oldest enchantments. And so ends today's tale from Tiny Echo Stories.